We're back with another podcast.
Second full-length podcast.
So I've been doing these little videos or whatever the last couple days, couple weeks, just shorts. But this is the sequel, I guess, to our first one. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. Share, you know. All right. Topics. I want to start with that. Okay, I guess the Taylor Swift thing. I don't even know if you know about this. So years ago, you remember the whole Kanye thing, right? He took the mic out of her hand and...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, then, like, they became friends or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. And then his song, Famous, I think it's called. You ever heard that?
I'm not sure.
He actually called Taylor Swift and asked her if he could say some shit about her and that, kind of, because it would have been crazy if he didn't, get her permission or whatever. But she gave her his permission, and she didn't know that Kim Kardashian was recording the whole thing. So when the song came out, he said, "I made that bitch famous," talking about Taylor Swift. And then there's a line, he thinks that him and Taylor might still have sex, or she owes him sex, or some shit like that. So her fan base, which I guess is like huge, like from the way Candace Owens was talking, it sounds like a Eminem fan base or something.
Basically.
Like toxic fans, some
like,
of them.
Bunch of fucking Taylor Swift's main demographic is like...
Young girls.
Yeah, like 14-year-old girls.
It sounds like just white girls, pretty much.
Yeah, 14-year-old to like 25-year-old white girls. And gay guys. A lot of fucking gay guys.
Honestly, I used to like Taylor Swift a little bit. Like,
never liked her, never will.
I think I liked one song a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know, but not enough to really follow her or nothing like that. When the song came out, everybody was like, all of her fan base was shocked about it and all pissed off, and so they were all coming to Kanye because of the, his lines or whatever. So then he put out a tweet or posted something that said he had her permission. He got her permission for it, which he did. So then they're all flipping out kind of on her fan base. She said she didn't give him permission. And then Kim leaked the video. Well,
I think Kanye and Kim are in the right.
Yeah, on that, definitely.
She should say she didn't say something if she did, like if she said it.
And then now she's saying, or sometime recently, she's talking about Kim Kardashian illegally recorded. But she was recording Kanye talking, But he was on speaker. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, she's all pissed off about it, and
I don't think that's technically illegal.
I didn't think so either, because everybody records everything these days. I mean,
especially if it was a phone call.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know Taylor Swift was that scandalous.
Like, the police, they record every phone call. If you call, like, a hospital or anything, they're recording every single one of their phone calls. So, like, or like a tax business or something like that.
I'm sure every call is recorded somehow.
Any business call is definitely, for sure, 1,000% recorded. So, her making a big deal about that being recorded is the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
Like, the stupidest shit.
I agree. I believe, other than that, I just thought that's pretty crazy. Other than that, I want to say she might be suing, or she was gonna sue her label for whoever was her manager or label or whatever, sold it to somebody she didn't like. I think Kanye's label or something, his boss or whatever. Anyway, she flipped out about that and tweeted or posted shit about it, and then she found out her dad owns a percentage of the label. So, like, I don't know, it was something about her masters that she was all upset about it, but then I found out she was also, like, rich already before she even, or, her family was.
So, another thing with Taylor Swift, do you think this year's Super Bowl was rigged?
I didn't even see it.
So, basically, One of the Chiefs' most popular players, Travis Kelce, is dating Taylor Swift.
Okay, I seen that yesterday.
People think, me included, think that the Super Bowl was rigged for the Chiefs to win because Taylor was dating one of their players. And Taylor has a very, very popular fan base that's mainly white chicks that aren't really yet involved in football. So it got them involved with football.
Oh, shit.
And many people think that that's...
Dude, I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it either.
The way...
Especially for fucking money. Like...
Everything I'm finding out, I think everything...
This world literally revolves around money. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know if I put this topic up. But I'll just talk about it real quick. What you said just made me remember. So I asked my dad this last night because this is the part that always seems weird. Everybody, talking about selling their souls in Hollywood and all that shit. How do they do that? Like,
that's a very, very good question.
Isn't it? I always thought it was like...
I have no fucking clue.
I always thought it was just like a figure of speech. But now, Kanye and everybody's saying that they really do it. And I'm like, my dad thinks it's when they want to become rich and famous. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I thought he had to like be the devil himself or something that does this shit. But
I think you're probably right that it's just a figure of speech.
That's what I've always thought. But I mean, Ben on Matt Hoffa, they're talking about it too. This rapper saying,
it's probably a figure of speech.
It seems like it. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, but I haven't really dug too deep into that one yet. But the other thing, since we just touched on that, the CIA thing I watched yesterday. There's people underground in America. He said like 200 in each country, and they just sit there waiting to get a thing come down, like a fax type thing, and they put their ring into a machine. There's two guys down in the underground. They each have a ring they have to put in the machine and turn, and it's what launches nuclear missiles. But
what the fuck?
But the only way it's going to launch one is if the right paper came down. Like, it's really weird how he was saying this. But he said these people are down there all the time. In every country, there's 200 people.
200?
Yeah, close to 200 people in every country, because 2 for every military base.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that one screen just went. That's weird. But yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy.
I don't know how well the audio is going to be right now because someone's pulling in the garage.
Well, at least I don't have the music blaring this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to work. So yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy though, because he was like a CIA. Well, he became a CIA. That's what he was before the CIA. Was like the guy who just sits there, and he said he couldn't stand it though. He got paid good, but you sit down there for 72 hours at a time.
Right.
And he said it's the most boring job.
I mean, I can imagine.
That's fucking crazy. But yeah. And then he got into some other stuff.
A lot of shit's fucked.
Yeah, he was like a CIA spy after that, and he was telling you how to, like, it was a podcast, I forgot the dude's name, but it's like a really successful, like getting super successful podcast. And he was like saying how to lie without people, how to manipulate people basically. And he's like, that's what he kind of had to do because he had to learn secrets from other countries, like for America, I guess. And he did that for like 7 years.
Right.
Wearing disguises, and he's basically you have to tell a certain secret or get somebody to feel comfortable enough with you to, for them to trust you enough with a secret about their country. Like, that's some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of nuts. There's probably a lot more to it. I fell asleep like halfway through. So what are we at? Maybe I don't remember that. So did I talk to you about the Bohemian Grove thing?
No.
Okay, that's like a big thing in California. It's actually a place in California with like a 50 or 100-foot tall owl. Maybe it's probably.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll have to show you. There's stuff on YouTube about it. It's a secret society type deal. Anyway, it's been around since like the 1800s, and presidents go there, like Reagan and Carter was there at the same time, and I think it's for 2,700 people, rich people, because you got to pay $10,000 a year, or maybe it's $10,000 a visit. I'm not sure, but they stay there 2 weeks in the summer every year, and they do like a chanting ritual thing with this owl, and they burn a effigy of a body in front of the owl.
What do you mean by that?
They make a body, supposedly they make a body-shaped thing out of like leaves and wood or sticks and stuff. I don't know if they put pants and a shirt on it maybe, but they say from far away when people were spying, because somebody went in there with cameras trying to see what was going on there, and they thought it was a real human body. But yeah, it's supposed to represent something. I think
sounds like it's something fucking satanic.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, and I watched it, and they're like, what are they chanting? Nobody could really understand what they were saying, but it was some kind of like prayer or something when this fire's going on in front of this owl. Like everybody's like circled up. And,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like Kid Rock was there. Lots of famous people. Like Who's the Boss guy? Tony Danza, I think it is. He was like a guest speaker or something. But there's some people that can come there just to visit, and then there's some people that are members. Mm-hmm. But they say no women have, I don't think, ever been allowed there, and which they tried to sue them because of that, or some feminist women or something, and they lost. But I want to say black people, it's rare when they're there. Like there might be a couple, but for the most part, it's older white guys, and it's pretty strange. But
sounds racist.
It kinda, yeah. It's like, and it started out in 1880 something or something like that with just 12 journalists went out there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and like Clint Eastwood, and there was a big list of names. But I mean, there's nothing illegal going on that they know of yet. It's just really strange. Mm-hmm. Now that guy, the reason I brought it up, that guy, I want to say Garcia, that we talked about.
The Ryan Garcia kid?
Yeah, he was saying that's where they brought him. When they were raping kids in front of him or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's but everything I dug into, I didn't see nothing about that. So one of the things said that they thought it was one of the people spying thought it was a kid they were burning when they brought the body thing, but I don't know. But who knows? But there is like camera footage of people going and spying on these people and stuff. Because it's all in the woods. There's like little cabins or shacks or something. All these people.
Like this world is so fucked up.
It's crazy. I don't know. I haven't dug into the Illuminati stuff yet, but I mean, I hear a lot about it, so I wouldn't doubt it at all.
This world is fucked up for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. So since we're already in that category, the satanic stuff, I know I've been talking about that a lot, kind of. I watched 10, they said Juice WRLD was satanic. I've never seen any signs of that, though.
Me neither.
It said 10 satanic rappers or whatever. I don't know why he was on the list. They didn't even show me nothing that...
The only thing that I could see that would be considered as satanic would be his drug addiction.
See, I don't look at... I know it's wrong.
Which, I mean, it's not even really satanic.
I know it's wrong.
Which obviously is what I, like...
It can lead to Satanism.
It's not even really...
But right, it's not...
Yeah, it's not even really satanic. It's just bad habit.
Yeah, like... I guess in the Bible when they talk about...
I see how some people could consider that satanic, you know what I mean?
It can lead to demonic things. I definitely know that firsthand because, I mean,
Right.
One night, they said my eyes were completely black, and I was saying that I was Satan and all this stuff. I was blacked out for like 2 days. I don't know what happened.
What the fuck?
There was videos and pictures and stuff, and I seen my eyes. I was like, what the hell is going on? It was total black. Like, it was really weird.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't understand all that. Because I couldn't even put them white contacts in that time. Like, I can't do the contact thing. So I don't understand
Contacts hurt.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, screw this. But anyway, yeah, I definitely think and I've had other times that I've like freaked out and stuff being on drugs. I definitely know it's evil, and stuff can happen while you're really messed up, or say you're up for a long time. Your brain's already
right.
You're crazy already, and then some people think it's when like spirits or demons or whatever can get into you or do stuff to you. I don't know. I almost possibly agree sometimes, or think it's possible. But
I wouldn't doubt it. Honestly, wouldn't doubt it.
Because it's when I became worse, and I know the worse you get, the more it happens and all that stuff. But
right.
But anyway, I don't think Juice WRLD was deliberately, anything with Satan. The 999, that's not the 666.
Right. No, he literally said that was for like peace, happiness, and shit.
Yeah.
He said that at like every show.
I've heard him talk about God a couple times. I mean, I think he might have mentioned the devil too, but I mean, everybody does that. And I think I've only heard him do that once.
I've heard him say, like, devil on my shoulder shit. And I've heard him I've heard him, and this is why I brought that, like, how drugs could be related to the devil.
Yeah.
Is because I've heard him say, like, I'm pretty sure, I heard him say, devil telling me to take these drugs or something along those lines.
I forgot about that one. Didn't he say in a song something about the devil owes him $20, or maybe that was something else?
Something like that. Yeah, I think so.
That's the only one I remembered, but I know what you're talking about now, so I forgot about that. But I mean, it's not like he's worshiping or nothing that I've ever seen. Like, I don't know.
But he also, in one of the songs, he goes, devil on my shoulder trying to talk, but I'm not really up for conversations.
I agree with that, though. Like what I was just talking about, I've had stuff, like, similar to that. Like, so one time I did something, and it was something different than what I bought. And it made me flip out for like a whole freaking day. It was horrible. Mm-hmm. I got paranoid, like, instantly. Went and stayed in my bedroom, put stuff over the windows so it was like pitch black, and I just laid there. I was like super paranoid for some reason, and kind of wanted to die. Like, it was horrible. And then I started hearing voices and stuff, and then the devil starts talking to me. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or I thought the devil. I don't know what it was, but probably just a crazy paranoia thing. From whatever that was. I don't know if it was bath salts. I never found out. It was horrible though. But, yeah. So, but I agree, and yeah, drugs definitely can. Yeah. But, I mean, DMX was a big, like, Christian. He prayed on every album. He was God, this, Jesus, everything. But he was still a drug addict. I believe he was still possibly on him till he died. I'm not totally sure, but I know he battled his whole life with him.
Right.
And I don't think he would never, like, do anything with Satan or whatever, but I mean, I know when you're high enough, you never know. Like,
right.
But I forget all the people that was on that list. I know Lil Uzi Vert was, Trippie Redd, XXX was.
People just say that because they were underground and fucking they didn't give a fuck.
I don't know why they said XXX was.
No, Trippie Redd ain't.
Does he have any upside down crosses on it or something?
No.
Or was that just Lil Uzi? And then they said Lil Uzi Vert, you could say it, or...
And then X don't have no upside down crosses or nothing.
So I don't know why they said it about him.
Well, actually, does X have the cross in the middle of his forehead?
I didn't think he had an upside down one, though.
I don't think it's upside down.
Who does have the upside down one?
Kodak has the fucking...
Kodak.
His is a bird.
Kodak, I kind of wonder
Savage's is a knife.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So Kodak's super...
People say his is an upside down cross, but no. He literally... Somebody said, "What's up with the upside down cross on your head?" to him, and he goes, "Nigga, it's a knife."
I don't remember if they had 21 Savage on that list. They possibly did. There were some videos that they showed. What the hell was it? They didn't show Kodak's, but I've seen Superdome, and now I can see why people would refer to that possibly. You know, the girl with the horns and all that stuff. It can't be Christian. I'm not saying satanic, but it looks more like a possible evil or Satanism than something good. But I thought it was a Trippie Red and somebody else video. I might be wrong though. I'll have to look it up later. But I mean, it was showing all kinds of weird satanic stuff, like a checkerboard floor. They say that's a symbol of. I'm not sure if it really is, but everything in the video is like red and black and
Trippie does a whole lot of red and black. His hair is red.
I mean, those are kind of my favorite colors.
Yeah, they're same.
It's weird. I mean, they're saying it about Beyonce too. There's videos like pastors putting out videos saying.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not sure about all that yet. Speculation and stuff. But I'll have to show you that video sometime. Referring to it. So do you know who Candace Owens is?
I don't think so.
She's a black conservative, like a Trump supporter, and she's super hot. I mean, she's got millions of subscribers. I don't know how many millions, but when you look at podcasts, I didn't know I forgot she had a podcast. Like, I paid attention to her some years ago when everything was going on, when the whole everything in the world or country was going on. I was paying attention to a lot of people like that, and she made a lot of sense. I mean, back then, and still does. Like, so I just recently got hooked on her again, and she's got to have the biggest platform that I've. Maybe not. I mean, up there though with the biggest that I've seen. Like, super punch
what
on
do you
millions.
mean, conspiracy based?
Well, no, I'm talking about like her platform,
in like general. Like
like,
podcasts in general?
Yeah, and she's got two different ones. She's got like the Daily Wire is one of them, and she does one every day, like a hour and a half video or something. And then she's got another one, Real Candace or something, but it's when she's more leisurely, because she's always dressed really nice.
The main podcasts that I hear of nowadays are like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, she's up there.
Fucking. What's
wrong.
his name? Theo Vaughn. Matt Rife. Actually, no, he doesn't have a podcast. I'm tripping.
Seems like everybody's got a podcast now.
But, Steve-O.
Steve-O?
Yeah.
You talking about like the Jackass guy?
Yeah.
What?
He's got a podcast. It's called Wild Ride.
What the shit?
Yeah. It's pretty far along. I like it.
I think Moose is supposed to be making a podcast pretty soon. I'm gonna make him make one.
The Mooser Cast.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out. Yeah.
We'll just get him to bark on camera all the time. Yeah.
But yeah, like there's the Danza project. I mean, it looks like he's sunk some money into his area there. I don't know if you've seen that. Or the other day I seen the Island Boys were on there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they got.
How are they still relevant?
Like there was a short.
They
get up and they're in each other's face and stuff.
Didn't it get leaked that they were like incest?
They were kissing.
Yeah.
That's what they got in a fight about.
No, and then it got leaked that fucking one of them was sucking the other's dick.
What?
I heard that. I did not see anything about it.
Damn.
I didn't see the fucking video.
I don't understand. They never explained why the whole kissing thing, which.
But I heard about it, and I seen people talking about it on Twitter.
Damn. They're weird. I mean, I just thought it was so weird. Like, that's what caught my attention.
I don't know how the fuck they're still relevant.
I don't either, but that's something they were talking about too. They said they're entertainers now instead of rappers or whatever.
Yeah. So, speaking of entertainers, do you know who Jack Doherty is? He's
Daughtry or
Doherty or whatever the fuck.
It sounds familiar.
He hangs out with Island Boys sometimes.
Is he black?
No, he's white, and he's got shitty poofy hair.
I don't know if I've seen him. I've seen a black dude hanging with him, with the Island Boys. I might have seen him on.
You might know.
I've only seen the Island Boys 3 times.
He's a douchebag. Fucking hate. I hate that kid.
I kind of can't stand them, but
I can't stand them either. I can't half the new shit that is coming up now is.
They were kind of honest
though,
on the Danza thing, even though they're really weird. They were at least honest in the sense that most of what they were talking about.
I just think shit's.
Yeah, I agree.
Shit that coming up now is just
who are they in the first place though? Were they rappers at one point or something?
They released one thing. They released Island Boy.
See, I've never even heard any music from them. I just see weird shit pop up.
It's a shitty freestyle.
I mostly see him almost getting in fights all the time.
That's all I see now.
That dude, the Danza guy or whatever, he's huge. I mean, works out a lot or whatever. And he's probably bigger than both of them together. That's why they both went up at him or whatever. When they said they were gonna smash the mic or whatever, he's like, so what's up with you two kissing? The way you said it was kind of, that's why it pissed him off. He's like, man, shut the fuck up. He's like, one of the Island Boys. He's like, man, I'll smash this motherfucker. He's like, dead ass. I'd like to see you try that. And he's taking his headphones off, and they're, going up each other's face, and their security and stuff. That's what I'm saying. He's kind of got a pretty big platform because he's got security guards, and it's, and it's a big ass room. It's it's huge, but.
I've seen that clip.
Did you? Yeah. I started trying to, click on more shit, trying to see what else is going on, but.
Yeah, the Island Boys just.
They're really weird. Else. Yeah, I don't understand it all. Anyway.
We can do one more topic.
Okay. Let's see. Have you heard of the fall of Minneapolis? It's the true, I guess, stuff with the George Floyd thing. So, supposedly, well, on this movie, I watched it the other night. It's on YouTube. There's a lot of different views of cameras, and there was a lot of shit going on before the kneeling on the neck thing. I mean, it was a 20-minute ordeal. George Floyd's trying to get away from him, and
what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, and it's the dude didn't do nothing illegal is the ending result. That's what he was taught to do. And George Floyd was known already for doing this same stuff. He was I got shot. He had a mouthful of fentanyl. It shows it on, you can see it on the, I'll get her if she keeps trying. But yeah, it's crazy. You gotta watch it. It shows it in a whole different perspective. But then when they tear down the precinct or whatever, that's the crazy part. Because the cops literally have to run for their lives and shit. I mean, I don't like cops, but what they were doing, they had real pigs' heads, throwing them at the cops and stuff, dead pigs. Fuck? Yeah, the rioters. It was crazy what they were doing.
That was so long ago. There's still shit coming up about that.
Well, I guess this has been out for a couple years. I just didn't know it until just recently. I heard about it. And I also heard the George Floyd documentary. that morning he prayed 8 minutes longer than he usually prays. And his roommate said that, and they said he kept saying, "They want a guy like me. They want a guy like me, or it has to be a guy like me, or something."
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Which is speculation that he already knew what was going to happen. I don't know.
There was speculation that Juice WRLD knew what was going to happen.
I mean, I think a lot with
like he foreshadowed his death in a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
And he like in one song he said, "What's the 27 club? We ain't making it past 21. What's the 27 club? What's the 27 club? We ain't making it past 21. I've been going through paranoia, so I always gotta keep it going."
I've heard you say a lot of different stuff, and I haven't heard all this stuff, obviously.
And he died at 21.
I've seen videos about him, whatever, and I haven't clicked on them yet, but because a lot of the stuff I see is like, it's like what fans make, like, and I've wasted a lot of time watching that kind of stuff and on other people, but, I mean, he probably knew, he obviously knew, because,
Right.
I mean, he probably got close to dying several times, just like, I mean, I've technically died like 16 times, I think. Or, for a short period or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Named after Narcan or however, but I don't know about 16. Something close to that, though. Because I can't even count every time. But, how much time is that on? I can't even see.
We're at a good 33 minutes.
Yeah, we better cut it then. All right. We will be back either today or probably today.
Mm.
At some point. But like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. You got anything?